The most venomous snake in the world is also the most ominously named. Unfortunately for the fierce snake, its nature doesn't match its title. It's more likely to take flight than take offence at the approach of something as large and inedible as a human. But its killing power is phenomenal. The venom from the milking of a fierce snake is capable of killing 250,000 mice. That makes it 3 times more venomous than the taipan and the most toxic snake venom in the world. Fortunately, because of the fierce snake's habitat and lifestyle, it rarely comes into contact with humans. The fierce snake is thought to make its home in the isolated outback area near the junction of New South Wales, Queensland, South Australia and the Northern Territory. It may be more widespread, but in this inhospitable environment, accurate data is difficult to obtain. Reptiles, like snakes, are cold-blooded. Their body temperature and metabolism are dictated by their environment. The cold nights of the interior make the snakes sluggish. In order to hunt during the day, they must warm up. But more than a few minutes' exposure to the extreme heat of the midday sun is enough to kill a snake. The fierce snake has developed a clever solution to this problem. It favours the large, dried cracks in the clay to escape the blazing heat of the sun. By poking its dark head above these cracks, it can heat up quickly and at the same time protect itself from predators. The fierce snake has 2 colour variations, depending on the time of year. During the cold winter months, it's a dark colour. This maximises heat absorption and allows it to warm up quickly. In summer, it's a lighter shade, which means it's less likely to overheat. Amazingly, this colour change can occur in the space of a few hours. The fierce snake is a boom and bust feeder. It feeds mainly on plague rats, whose numbers swell in good seasons. Fierce snakes take advantage of the increased food supply and will gorge themselves. During times of drought, they live off their fat reserves and wait for prey numbers to increase again. Mating also occurs in good times, but females can store sperm and fertilise themselves when food is plentiful again. Snakes are dangerous from the time they're born. This 6-week-old fierce snake is already capable of delivering a deadly bite. Some of the small mammals that the fierce snake feeds on will fight back aggressively. To avoid injury from their teeth and claws, the snake uses a bite and release method. It injects a potent dose of its fast-acting venom and pulls away quickly, before the prey has a chance to retaliate. The victim is rapidly paralysed, which means that the snake doesn't have to look far for its normally highly mobile meal. It's thought that the fierce snake's venom can act in two ways, according to the weather conditions. When it's hot, it speeds up digestion, so the food will not rot inside the snake. In the cold, the venom contains a preservative, slowing down digestion and preserving the food, so the snake is able to digest it over a longer period. It may be deadly, but the fierce snake isn't considered dangerous. It's not as aggressive as other snakes and carries far less venom. The fierce snake is also known as the Inland Taipan and is closely related to Australia's most dangerous snake, the taipan. Ironically, even though it's recognised as the most venomous land snake in the world, the fierce snake has never killed anyone.